U.S. and Arab leaders are expressing concern that newly revived talks could be the last chance for a ceasefire and hostage release before the war could explode with an Israeli attack in southern Gaza.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken begins his visit to the Middle East today with his first stop in Saudi Arabia. NBC's Raf Sanchez reports from Tel Aviv.
There is a real sense of urgency right now about getting a ceasefire deal over the line, a feeling that this may be the last chance for an agreement. And that's why we are seeing this major diplomatic push by the Biden administration. Secretary of State Antony Blinken was in Saudi Arabia earlier. He's flown on to Jordan now. And overnight, President Biden speaking to the rulers of both Qatar and Egypt, the major mediators in these negotiations. The proposal on the table right now would see Hamas free around 33 hostages. In exchange, Israel would agree to a 40-day ceasefire and the release of potentially thousands of Palestinian prisoners. Here in Tel Aviv last night, we saw major protests from Israelis demanding that their government make an agreement. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today is taking a hard line, though. He is saying Israel will move ahead with an attack on Rafah, with or without a hostage deal. Hamas negotiators were in Cairo yesterday studying what the U.S. says is an incredibly generous proposal, and they are preparing to submit a response. Raf Sanchez, NBC News, Tel Aviv.
And our coverage of the Israel-Hamas war continues on air and online. You can go to WRAL.com for additional updates and past stories.